life and death and situation of the world. Why situation of the world is so bad, so ugly? It's ugly world, ugly people making ugly world. There are different people, various people. There are ugly people, there are beautiful people. There are good and bad people, like that. And we are committed atrocities, like war atrocities, like killing, murder, crimes, rape, or robbing somebody, or country robbing other countries, like that. Because we have no sense of responsibility for our actions. That is the main cause of this negativity in the world. Because if we are accountable for our actions, we will be careful not to commit any offenses against other fellow beings or animals. But because we believe only in one life, we have one life, and after this life there is nothing. So there is no need to practice virtue to perfect yourself, your mind, and to do good in the world. Because majority of those people who believe in one life, they think only about myself. I am most important and I will accumulate the most power and money. What else they have? Food, entertainment, like that. This is the reason that belief in one life, not two lives, not three lives, but one life. And after this life there is nothing. There is no God, there is no heaven, no hell. There is no next life in this world, no higher realms, no lower realms, nothing. We just die and nothing, we vanish and we don't return anywhere. So this is atheistic view of life and death, and because people believe in this reality of life and death, that there is only one life and one death, we are not accountable for our actions, and we can do whatever we want, and we can go away with this. But almost all religions, like Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Taoism, they believe in afterlife. That after this life there is next life. Christians and Muslims say and they have faith in heaven or hell. That after this life they go to heaven, or if they were bad people, bad stuff doing people, they go to hell, like that. And they have in Muslim, in Islam, they have some seven heavens, like that. In Christianity, they have one heaven, but in Christianity, they have also purgatory. This is a place where sinners can purify their sins, suffering, environment, and after some time, when they pray, they purify themselves, they go to heaven. So there is hell, purgatory, and heaven for Christians. More complicated is Hindu, Buddhist, and Taoist understanding life and death. And also in Buddhism, we have Zen sect, Pure Land sect. For example, Pure Land sect, they have this mantra, repetition of mantra of Pure Land, and they claim that when they practice repetition mantras like this, they will be all born in Jodo, in Pure Land of Western Paradise of Amitabha Buddha. They don't need meditation, they don't need enlightenment, they don't need nothing. They just require to repeat the mantra of Pure Land, Dewachen or Sukhavati, and they will be born, reborn after death, all of them, suddenly, in Jodo, in Sukhavati, in Western Paradise, like that of Buddha Amitabha. Of those who are repeating six syllable mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, they are told that they will be reborn in Sukhavati, also in presence of Chinezig, the Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion, of love of compassion, and compassion, like that. So Buddhists, they have 5 categories of Pure Lands. They have Vairocana Pure Land, Akshobhya Pure Land, Ratnasambhava Pure Land, Amitabha Pure Land, and Amoghasiddhi Pure Land. And they have these names of Buddhas, 5 family Buddhas residing in those Pure Lands as governors, like that. But in Zen, people who get enlightened in Zen, they claim that this world is Pure Land for them. That this reality around for enlightened consciousness, for enlightened awareness is the same as Pure Land of Buddha. And they are Buddhas, and everything changes. The thinking prison is changing into clear mind, freedom world, like that. Usually, difference in Zen is between 2 worlds. One is people who are locked up in a prison of thinking world, and people who are enlightened are freed from thinking prison world, and they are released into world of clear mind, clear world, clear picture world, clear view world, like that. And this clear world is regarded as Pure Land, as paradise for Zen, enlightened Zen men and women, like that. And this is situation like this, that all people, all unenlightened people are locked up in the labyrinths of their thinking. They are living in thinking prison, in the prisons of the mind, like that. They cannot be free, because thinking keeps them under. presses upon them, and they keep them in the lower realms, like that. If you wanna go up to pure land of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and realize this world as pure land, you need to break through your thinking mind, like that. And when thinking is overcome, it is through awakening. You simply awake to what is, and your thinking is gradually diminished and disappears, vanishes. Attachment to your thinking vanishes. Non-conceptual on any notions and concepts and ideas can imprison you anymore. You are free from this and from this world of thoughts, of thinking. This is the prison we all are in, locked up. That's why so many things are happening in the world, so many directions of thinking, ideas, and confusion, and wars, conflicts, and crimes, crime life, and looting, and exploitation, and slave labor, also sex slave trade, or just dishonest organ transplant industry, business. People are dying, and doctors cut them, slice them, and dice them. They took out organs, and they sell organs on the market to the needy, to the sick people who need organ transplant, like that. This is this cash coming, cash cow, gravy train for hospitals, like that, for governments. And all this is coming to thinking. People are thinking, and people are making karma, and karma is making experience, and experience is making suffering or happiness, like that. And the suffering of happiness of mind and body are making more thinking. Thinking is making actions, more actions are making more karma, and more karma is making more happiness, more suffering for person or for group, cluster of people. Like we have presently wars in Ukraine, Syria, Yemen, in Africa, some country in Africa, Sudan, like that. We had before in Ethiopia, conflict, military conflict in Ethiopia, and many refugees, Ethiopian refugees were escaping Ethiopia to other country, and Red Cross was cooking soup for those migrants, for the refugees, and they were complaining that soup is like shit. It's impossible to swallow. They puke out this soup, which were gotten from Red Cross volunteers, like that. And this is sad story because those people were running away for miles, tens of miles, and without food, without water. And when they came to the camp, a refugee camp in neighboring country, they got this awful soup to eat, which they cannot, which they couldn't eat, and they vomit the soup like that. That's why I don't send any more support to Red Cross, American Red Cross and Canadian Red Cross. I don't like it. And also I don't like what charities are doing with the money. How charities, Canadian Christian Fund cuts $8 million for CEO of Canadian Christian Fund is earning over $500,000 a year. This is his salary, like this motherfucker. And I don't send any more for charities. I don't I don't mind the people who need help, but I don't trust anymore the charity people. These are money going nobody knows where. The donations like that. So this Hindu also have Brahman, Atman, Brahman, Atman wave, at Brahman sea, of the ocean. And when death comes for enlightened Hindu practitioners, Atman is joining Brahman, and Atman becomes one with Brahman. Atman becomes Brahman. The wave joins to the water of the ocean and becomes the ocean. This is Hindu idea about liberation, moksha, called moksha like this. In Buddhism, we have Pure Land and we have also Nirvana, Parinirvana, like Buddha, Shakyamuni left, not to see, he didn't go for Sukhavati or Tusita, but he went to other situation. I cannot say what kind of situation because I don't know. I don't know where Buddha Shakyamuni is now and what happened to him. I know that he passed away in age of 84, I think, or 82, 84, like that. And his last words were, trust yourself, be your own island, be your own refugee, rely only on yourself, on your own experience, and experience of your teacher. If teacher is truly Buddha, truly enlightened, you can rely on him. But rely on your own common sense, rely on your own wisdom, your own experience, your own findings of your meditation, and be lamp to yourself, for yourself. And if you can find a company, valuable company which can accompany you in your journey, accept that company. But if you cannot find anybody, go on your own, go alone forward and face death like you face a good night's sleep. Because there is no difference between dying and falling asleep. But dying is for bigger scale and falling asleep is smaller scale. But the process of dying, process of falling asleep is the same. There is no difference between dying and going to bardo of death, intermediate state of bardos between death and rebirth, and going from daydream into night dream during life, like that. So, like Gautama Buddha was relying on himself, he had Hindu teachers which were teaching him, who were teaching him about self and God and Brahman, Atman, everything. But he just was about suffering, life. He was figuring out why we suffer in life and what is important in life. And he was discovering many things, but his final discovery was that looking at the Venus star, Venus planet in the morning and getting awakening, becoming from Siddhartha, becoming Buddha, like that. And it was his quest accomplished, his finding of end of his suffering, mental anguish, like that.